Hallo. Ich habe mir gar nichts ausgedacht. Nix habe ich mir ausgedacht. Ist alles nur die Schuld vom Wunderland. So, keine Ahnung, was das jetzt schon wieder war. Ist der Stream denn jetzt wieder da? Richtig. Oder sehe nur ich alles? Alles da. Gut, wunderbar. Es werden mir nämlich keine Zuschauer angezeigt. Jetzt werden mir die Zuschauer angezeigt. So ist das doch schön. Wunderschön. So, wo ist es jetzt abgestürzt? Okay, ich war schon im Palace. Das ist doch schon mal eine schöne Sache. Da rechne ich doch nicht mit. Mann. Mensch, wie mein Neffe sagen würde. Warum bin ich eigentlich immer noch toxisch? Wenn so viel Zeit vergangen ist, dass die hier die ganze Stadt wieder aufbauen, dann müsste ich eigentlich nicht mehr toxisch sein. Alles blöd. So, geh die Treppe hoch, Gerald. Nicht wieder abstürzen, bitte. Danke. Hallo. Hi. Wo bin ich? Ja, das hält mich auf. She's suspected of planning the Duchess's assassination. Assassination. Ich weiß nicht, ob das so schlau ist, wenn ich jetzt dann da die Wahrheit sage. Keine Ahnung. Kann den bestimmt Axin. Ich habe keine Gran.
Period. Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ach, fine then.
Ne.
You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission.
Danke, das ist eine große Ehre. Follow the guard.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Ja, das ist alles highly irregular hier.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Detlef is dead. Could you not just drop
Nein, weil Detlef tot ist wegen
Stop
dir,
pretending
du
you
blöde
couldn't care
Kuh.
less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Revenge. Curse of the Black Sun. Nein. Das ist alles ihr eigener Wille.
You envy her. Her power, her beauty, the love of her people.
I see I misjudged you. You understand nothing.
Doch, du bist es, die nichts versteht.
Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
Ja.
I probably will.
Ah, honesty, finally.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me.
Ich weiß.
I thought you might come in handy one day.
Ich weiß.
Your comrade Regis is using you.
Nee.
And Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt
Ich weiß.
instrument. She's right to, you know.
You're a pathetic petty viper.
Enjoy hurting people? That it? Sorry, but won't give you the satisfaction. The Witcher mutations, you know. It's hard to draw my blood.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Meinst du?
Nice life, Sienna.
Ich habe das Gefühl, ich habe gerade viele falsche Entscheidungen getroffen. Ach, guck an, ich habe sie gekriegt. Du wolltest mich verletzen, ich verletze dich. Wunderschönes Gemälde. Nicht?
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Ja. Need to tend to something. Do I?
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Also ich glaube halt, dass die Wahrheit eigentlich ist, dass Anna Henrietta den Curse of the Black Sun innehat und Sienna da halt reingepresst wurde, ne?
Your face doesn't look good.
Nee.
Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Wunderschöne Narbe. Ja, sage ich es ihm jetzt oder sage ich es ihm nicht? War es nicht gerade noch Nacht, als ich bei den Bettlern war? Sag's ihm. Okay, wir gucken, was passiert, wenn ich es ihm sage.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's fifth victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Warum ist jetzt positive Musik da?
How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor.
Ja, Herr Leash hat sie, glaube ich, nicht interessiert in dem
I
Fall.
must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher.
Ein
for alerting
Hase.
me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
Kann ich ihr dann den Dolch von hinten in den Rücken stechen? Wenn das hier jetzt Assassin's Creed wäre, dann könnte ich sie erdolchen und dann einfach schnell
In the
runterspringen
guild's
vom
name,
höchsten Gebäude.
I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully sad.
Meine Menschen sind alle tot, aber das ist so traurig, dass wir keinen Wein mehr kriegen können.
Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Blöde Kuh.
Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart.
Ja, bestimmt.
For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tuson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast
Vinifera,
of
was ist denn
Beauclair.
Vinifera? Ist das nicht irgendeine Pflanze eigentlich?
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
Wunderschön.
May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Mhm. Und jetzt fällt sie um, weil der Wein
In
vergiftet
more
war.
familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I've a small surprise for you in addition. I give you more than a dozen
5000.
barrels of Son
Okay.
Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Nee. Got bad news. Oder Sienna taucht auf für den letzten Versuch. Can't wait. Ach komm, jetzt haben wir schon angefangen.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken.
Nein, ich
You
hab dir
must
gesagt,
be.
Sienna ist das Biest und nicht
I have
Dettlaff.
proof.
Wenn ich meine Happy-Entscheidung nicht kriege, dann kriegt keiner ein Happy End. Hier. Alle sterben. Tod und Verderben.
I do not believe it.
Gut, dann bist du weiterhin so doof, wie ich dich auch halte.
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me?
Nein.
You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that
Ich
I
habe deine
can
Schwester
judge
nur
fairly.
zurückgebracht, weil du mich dazu gezwungen
I'd far
hast.
prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
Jetzt aber nie so arschkriecherisch hier, Geralt.
Implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Aber wir sind draußen, da kann er sie nicht reinführen. Dun, dun, dun. Ungebunden. Nicht gefesselt. Wunderschön.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Free to do as I choose.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I
Hand auf dem Rücken.
choose.
Ja.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes.
Mit ihren Schuhen an
Yet
und
you are my sister.
Taschen
My
am
heart does
Rock.
not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low.
Doch.
Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial.
Ja, ich bin total
I shall
impartial.
now hear what he has to
Ich will, dass
say.
ihr beide sterbt. Sienna should be punished like any criminal. Es tut mir leid. All die Entscheidungen. Ah.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment,
Ne.
yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
Dafür bist du doch überhaupt nicht fähig. Dazu. Ja. Komm in meine Arme, damit ich dich erdolchen kann. Na. Nix da. Stabby, step, step.
I shall never forgive
Ah! Jawohl, ja! Das schlechteste Ende. Detlef tot, Duchess tot, Sienna tot. Doch noch ein schönes Ende. Ah. Win-win für Geralt. Ah, alle Entscheidungen falsch getroffen. Das finde ich aber irgendwie schön, dass sie jetzt mit ihrer eigenen Haarnadel erdolcht hat. Da hätte sie ja auch mal dran denken können, die gute Anna Henrietta.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do.
Aha.
Should come as no shock, sir. At the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers,
Warum?
peonies,
Die war eine doofe Kuh.
gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Selber schuld. Was too trusting. Nee. Never thought Sienna would be so unrelenting. Die Antworten gefallen mir alle nicht, weil sorry, aber das war so zu erwarten.
No one suspected Sienna'd be merciless. Not Damien, not me. Least of all the Duchess.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Schade, ich dachte, ich bin jetzt der König von
Put the
Toussaint.
bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
Nein, überhaupt nicht.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Bye. Kann ich die Statue kaputt machen, bitte? Wobei ich würde jetzt schon gerne wissen, was ich hätte anders entscheiden müssen. Also ich gehe mal davon aus, dass ich das einfach nicht hätte rausfinden sollen dürfen, dass Sienna, dass Anna Henriette das 5. Opfer war.
3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
Alles so traurig. Ist doch egal. Wo kann ich jetzt diese doofen Blumen hin tun? Ach, das ist nur die Statue. Das kann ich jetzt
Snow
gerade.
White,
Huch, hi.
you with the exquisite hair.
Was?
Snow White.
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
Hast du mich gerade Schneewittchen
The
genannt?
scar, the frown. It's all.
Ja, ich poliere dir gleich die Fresse.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
Evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Paint me like one of your French girls.
En face, Actual size, with the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Ja.
Don't see why not, as long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape.
Du hättest im Fairy Tale schon nur positive Gespräche führen müssen und in der Befragung auch. Dann gäbe es ein gutes Ende. Okay. Was sind denn positive Gespräche? Habe ich im Fairy Tale schlechte Gespräche geführt? Meet the Painter. Wo ist denn der jetzt? Ist der weit weg? Na. Aber ich kann trotzdem hier einmal eins wegspringen. Such are the times, ja. Keine Ahnung, das steht hier nicht. Es steht nicht, welche Antworten, es steht nur gute Antworten. Positive Antworten. Around noon.
The light is inopportune at the moment. Could you return around noon?
Ja, klar, ich meditiere mal eben, warte. Wo ist nun? Da ist nun. Nein, das ist morgen. Da ist nun. So.
I'm here.
Let us go.
Jetzt regnet's. Wahrscheinlich hättest du noch mit ihr ein Techtelmechtel haben sollen. Ja, wahrscheinlich. Wobei das wäre schon extrem unlogisch. Also ein Happy End wäre echt unlogisch, weil, sorry, du planst nicht, 4 Leute umzubringen und deine Schwester. Bei der Befragung vor dem Mord gibt's die Antworten, ja. Okay.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed.
Und sagt dann hinterher einfach, ach ja, jetzt let's hug it out.
I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course.
Was?
And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said. And fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters. And poorly at that.
Was?
Cat?
Yes. Pierre Auguste Moustachois.
Moustachois!
You've not heard of him?
Ja, das denke ich auch. So viel Empathie kann ich dann auch nicht mehr zeigen.
We'll continue on foot.
Ja, dann geh mal ein bisschen schneller hier. Aha. Hi, der Partycrasher ist hier.
Gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby?
Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us.
My
Arschloch.
paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be
Paint
kind
without my
enough to
paints,
locate
brush without my brushes.
Damn it.
Yes, right there.
Might have toppled downhill or
I think it is life that imitates art, and not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingo. Take Baron de Cordel for one.
Oh yes, that nose. He actually had a mage enlarge it after he saw that the Reb Courage play.
And now he's begun courting his cousin.
Was?
spilled paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
Mhm. Und der Rest? Kann ich dem jetzt folgen? Ja, da ist irgendwas.
Footprints. Smudged.
Das war aber keine Katze. Ab in die Höhle.
Got paint drops here too.
Sehen wir jetzt die Katze malen? Die malende Katze?
Another stain. Could very well be a lead.
Ah, Neckar. Okay. Hoch.
Neckers? Look like they made off with the keys. Why?
Weil sie nach Terpentin riechen? Oh, okay.
Cave paintings. This here looks a bit like a necker. Big blobs, what? A troll? Neckers depicting their victory over some trolls? That even possible? Necker propaganda?
Was? Die Neckar malen Bilder.
Paints. Don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
Okay. Dann gehen wir doch mal zurück zu dem tollen Künstler. So, aber das waren doch jetzt nur die Farben, oder
Found
nicht?
your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Ja, die
Should have
Neckar
kept it
wollten
all
ein
with you,
bisschen
not
Bilder
left it
malen.
lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot.
Okay. Ich dachte hier oben. Und jetzt? Wohin?
Go, go.
We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly
Ein
by.
V.
We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No, no, no. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive, with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on.
Geralt lacht.
You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
Was anderes bleibt mir nicht übrig. Hätte es da nicht einen direkteren Weg gegeben, irgendwie? Einmal durch die Luft reiten. Glitchy, glitch, glitch.
This the place?
Hoch.
Yes. Just look at the view.
Wunderschön.
Breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now,
Wer hat denn jetzt
you
eigentlich die
must
Duchy inne,
carefully
nachdem
consider
Anna
in
Henrietta
what
tot ist?
pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
Wunderschön. Da kann man schön gucken.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
Ja, nackt, liegend, mit meinem Medaillon um. On horseback. Reclining. Reclining.
How about I be on horseback? I mean, Roach kind of deserves to be immortalized too.
Oh, yes. A horse. Exceptional idea. But I would rather you perch atop Alexander, my mount. I've trained him to pose.
Oh. Tut mir leid plötzlich, ich hab's versucht.
I shall paint in the carcass of a slain griffin later. Now, raise your head to
Was?
exude pride. Thrust your breast forward. Go on, breast forward. I want to see those hocks extended.
And it's the
Is the horse
pelvic
paying
thrust.
May I begin? Or would you rather try a different pose?
Kann ich's ausprobieren? Ich will wissen, was
Let me
Reclining
try
heißt.
something else.
Draw me like one of your French girls, please.
Think I'll lie down. At least that way I can nap while you work.
The hero at rest, lying on his side, propped up on an elbow, staring into the
T-shirt.
distance, relishing a victory. I can paint in a griffin corpse.
Warum der Griffin Corpse?
Though, naturally, a nap is out of the question. We resolved that earlier. May I begin? Or would you prefer to strike a more dynamic pose?
Nee, Mann, das ist wunderschön. Wunderschön. Ich will nur wissen, wie Heroic aussieht, aber ich glaube, Reclining ist schön. Sexy.
Maybe I could just stand, sword in hand.
Ah, splendid! A heroic pose.
Es ist
Of
French Girl
course.
Geralt.
The bold warrior, his sword held aloft, ready to run at the, well, that willow over there.
Könnte jetzt wieder was
I will
sagen.
paint in a griffin later. Shall I begin? Or would you prefer to adopt another pose?
Das macht man nicht mit Schwertern, Geralt. Das musst du doch wissen. Nee, das geht gar nicht.
Let me try
Nee.
something else.
Nee, so hält man Schwerter nicht. Dadurch werden sie stumpf. Reclining.
Think I'll lie
So.
down. At least that.
The hero staring. Though, may I begin?
Ja, go for it. So,
Go ahead.
French Girl me.
Now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me.
Welchen?
That
Annoyance?
intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes,
Nee.
excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
Wunderschön. Wunderschön.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A Griffin!
Ah, okay. Dann kann er ja eine echte Corpse malen.
Dearest Mummy!
Was? Ew. Heißt die Quest Witcher as an Old Man? Ich bin doch kein Old Man.
Is
Ich
it
bin...
safe?
Nein.
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Sieht aber schön aus
Not
da.
quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work.
Gut.
You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square.
Damit es alle sehen können.
Monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
Ach, warum nicht? Ist mir doch
Yeah,
egal.
let's add it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid. Interesting color palette. And the textures and the proportions.
Das wird ein richtiges
It will do.
Bullshit-Bild.
Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is
Du hast es zu sehr
too far
kaputt gemacht.
Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles.
Cool.
I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
Mhm. Was? Brauche ich nicht. Habe ich schon. So, aha. Wo wollte ich hin? Ich wollte doch eigentlich hier... So hochgeritten hier. Eigentlich wollte ich doch hier... Das da. Nicht, dass ich hier gleich runterfalle und sterbe. Das wäre unschön. Tradidum. Wie war denn euer Wochenende eigentlich, wenn ich hier so ohne etwas zu tun durch die Gegend renne? Recht unspektakulär. Okay. Okay. So schlimm, Viola. Ich glaube, ich habe mich verlaufen. Ich habe mich verlaufen. Ich war mit meinem Neffen am Sonntag schwimmen. Nur wir zwei. Ich hasse alles und will nur mit Hartz IV in meinem Bett liegen. Okay. Ah, ich hasse es. Wo muss ich hin? Hilfe. Eine Tür. Da ist eine Tür. Wunderschön. Ich hatte eigentlich erwartet, wenn mein... einmal in die Luft geschlagen. Ich hatte eigentlich erwartet, weil mein Neffe ja so ein bisschen... Nee, ich mach sowieso nicht, was du sagst. Ist, hat er das gesagt?
You're in Beauclair. Mind your manners.
War es ein Spaßbad? Ja, theoretisch schon, aber mein Neffe ist ja noch nicht so. Wir sind froh, wenn er ins Wasser geht, ohne Probleme. Ja, auf jeden Fall hatte ich erwartet eigentlich, dass er irgendwie Zicken macht, weil er sowieso ziemlich zickig eingestellt ist mir gegenüber. Allgemeinzustand. Und es ist aber alles ganz gut gegangen. Und er hat sich sehr gut benommen. Zum Glück. Und das war irgendwie dann doch recht cool. Ach, hier waren wir doch schon mal.
Bury the murderous lass in one crypt with the Duchess. It's not decent.
Matter or no, she was the Duchess's sister. Shared her blood.
She should lie with her kind. Nein, eigentlich nicht. Also sorry. Irgendwann ist halt auch echt zu viel des Guten.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was
Wondrous.
Nein.
Beautiful.
Eine blöde Kuh.
Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. Because there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
Ja, da hätte ich auch
Who
protestiert.
decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins. And she was never legally disinherited.
Was? Warum ist sie dann exiled gewesen? Das macht keinen Sinn. Verstehe ich nicht. Oh Gott, da muss es stinken. Mit all den Blumen. Place flowers on both graves. Nee, wenn dann schon auf beide. Hallo? Wenn, dann kriegen beide Blumen. Die waren beide scheiße, also kriegen sie beide Blumen. Zwei für dich, zwei für dich.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace.
Nee, die kann schon noch eine mehr kriegen, hallo? Das ist aber ungerecht hier.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Rest in pieces.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity.
Mhm. Warum reden alle so gut von der?
You'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Lass mal was trinken gehen, Regis.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I
Nee,
did.
die war eine blöde
And
Kuh.
I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Das stimmt, da hat er recht, ja.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
Ja.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might
Erfüllt
be
den
wise to
Zweck.
stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Klar.
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So,
Ich mag die Gespräche. Let's go.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks.
Okay.
Right then, let's go.
Dann ziehen wir das doch mal an. Optional. Optional. Du kannst dich auch vergiften lassen. Welche sind das? Die sind's nicht. Wo sind die denn? Da sind die. Schön, dass das als Quest-Item drin ist. So. Einmal Handschuhe. Und eine wunderschöne... Are you my mommy?
This moonlight makes me so
Wunderschön.
Ready for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Nö, nicht wirklich. Geh mal ein bisschen schneller hier, Regis. Los. Da, ich sehe was. Schreit die mich jetzt an?
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Warum hast du da gestoppt?
Regis!
Da ist eine Tür. Ich sehe eine Tür.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Was?
Raise your hand against the vampire! You shall die for that!
I did what I had to do!
Okay.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or
Won't let it go, will they?
Nee.
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Sorry.
Let
Es
us
tut
make
mir leid,
for my
das
camp.
war niemals
I've
meine
an
Intention.
overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Dass aus den Bechern nichts rausläuft.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Klar. Think I'll settle down there for good. I was made to kill monsters. Ja. Och.
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow.
Irgendwann,
One
wenn
day I
Triss
wanna
auch
see what it's
herkommt.
like to just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion?
Ja, genau. Warum nicht? Ich brauche die nicht selber zu schreiben, die schreibt
I
ja schon
can
für mich.
remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
All seine Lieder sind doch über Geralt, genau.
That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Muss man schneller trinken.
Appearances, like mamoons and dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Tot.
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very
In so einen
useful to
Keller
our
muss
reason
schon
to
genug
remain
reinpassen, damit man den langen Winter übertrinken kann. Genau das.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer.
So we
The
shall,
end.
my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Oh! Die vierte Wand gebrochen! Die vierte Wand gebrochen! Das ist ja... Wunderschön. Ich finde es sehr schön, dass das irgendwie dann doch noch das Ende hatte, das ich gerne gehabt hätte. Nur um Detlef tut es mir furchtbar leid und wir werden auf jeden Fall am Donnerstag nochmal schauen, ob wir nicht Detlef doch retten können. Kann man das abbrechen? Escape.
love to go home.
Go home! Go home. Aber wir können ja auch noch hier das Bild anschauen. Wir schauen jetzt noch das schöne Bild an. Wir müssen ja eh noch hier nach Hause, weil wir das noch nicht gemacht haben. Wo ist mein? Da ist mein. Wait one day. Wir haben bestimmt schon länger gewartet als one day. So, wir gucken das Bild noch an. Und dann gehen wir noch nach Hause. Und am Donnerstag retten wir Detlef.
What's new, Silverlocks?
Anna Henrietta ist tot. Oder meinst du andere Neuigkeiten? Klingt doch nach einem Plan, ja, ne? Sie ist ja gar nicht fertig. Warum ist das nicht fertig?
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Ich weiß, dass ich rather handsome bin. Das Bild immer noch nicht fertig hier. Hallo? Was soll das denn? Wait one day. Wie lange ist denn one day hier? Ah, okay. Gut. Die hat schöne Brüste. Ah! Wunderschön. Er hat mich wie ein French Girl gezeichnet.
There you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased?
Ja, bin ich.
Do tell.
Don't know much about art. Not quite what I expected. Doch, das ist genau das, was ich erwartet habe.
Don't know much about modern art, but seems nowadays being true to life counts for less than other, qualities.
Do you refer to the fact I painted you au naturel? All the greats do that these days.
Ich hätte mich aber auch ausziehen können, dann hättest du mich naturell malen
Changed quite a
können.
few things, some of the details. Moustache or wall embellished this much too.
To look at his paintings, one can hardly tell if the subject is depicted en face or in profile. Why, even in color or in monochrome, he's an amateur.
Was?
Guess I ought to be glad he wasn't the one to paint me then.
Erstmal noch alle beleidigen.
Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it. I will, at a special price.
Ja, her damit. Doch, her damit.
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique.
Habe ich Flügel gekriegt?
Sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Kannst du bestimmt ins Haus hängen? Ja, das wird ins Haus gehängt. So, jetzt kann ich nach Hause gehen. Ich kann nach Hause gehen. Und mein Nackedei-Painting aufhängen.
This is Beauclair, not some
Duchy Whore? Was? Daddy is home. Hallo, Hundi.
Master Witcher.
Hallo,
Some unknown
Bibi.
individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of
Bin da, wer
invitation
noch?
process.
Siri oder Triss? Wer ist es? Nicht die Mama. Jemand hat seine Sachen mitgebracht.
Triss?
Hi.
In the flesh.
Hallo, Honey.
I thought you were in Kovir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint. Catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily.
Ja, ich habe alle
We'll be able to head
getötet.
north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
Nö.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work, the law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
Auf dem Leuchtturm? Auf einem Einhorn? Nettes Licht. Jetzt muss ich mich noch unterhalten hier.
How are things in Kovir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters.
Ich habe ein Bild in der Tasche, wo ich genau so auch da sitze.
Regulations, that sort of thing.
Chris, willst du es sehen? Ich
Missing
bin
the
nackt.
excitement?
You know the Aetheri saying, may you live in interesting times? Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work, for the good of the kingdom.
Das ist doch schön.
Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true.
Oh,
That something's bound to happen. Another war, or some other horror.
die Fasane glitschen.
But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
Du kannst auch einfach hier bleiben. Ich habe ein Haus für dich. Mit einem...
So, how do you like my vineyard?
I think you know the answer to that.
Weinberg.
I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it, but I think it was worth it.
Have you thought about the garden? Will you leave it as it is, or change it?
Nee, das sollte eigentlich auch schon gemacht sein.
Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center? One that's stately and nude.
Oh, Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and...
Total.
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight, listen to the music of the cicadas.
Can't wait.
Warum war das jetzt nicht so überzeugend, Geralt?
How'd you find me? Kavir's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. A hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Zoltan moves in.
Please
Okay.
tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
Okay. Was auch immer das dann sein soll.
This is your first time in Toussaint, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer's come to Kovir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly,
Okay.
that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Wenn man nass ist, muss man mehr baden. Und baden kann man zusammen machen. Bye.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
Hatte Triss schon immer so ganz rote Haare? Irgendwie habe ich die nicht ganz so rot in Erinnerung. Aber gut. Da. Sowas wollten wir doch noch. Hier. Aber das machen wir vielleicht am Donnerstag. Einmal speichern. So. Kann man ein Bild noch hinhängen. Hi. Wo kann ich mein Bild hinhängen? Hang Painting. Hang Painting. Da. Wunderschön. Oh, ist das schön. Wunderschön. Großartig. Ja. Ich habe Flügel. Das sind keine Flügel. Ich liege auf dem Griffin. Okay. Ey, das Bild ist toll. Das ist ein wunderschönes Bild. Ha! So, dann reden wir mal mit dem hier noch. Und dann... Hä? Nee, da wollte ich nicht hin. Kommen wir aber auch hin. Wunderschön. Wunderschön. Was für Handschuhe habe ich eigentlich gerade noch an? Habe ich immer noch die Mandrakes an? Ja. Wo sind denn meine? Da sind meine hin. So. So, select, 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 select. Wunderschön. So. Toll.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Barnabas Basil ist immer noch so ein Name
General
irgendwie.
refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In
Habe ich
other
gesehen.
news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe
Okay.
it's something you'll wish to see.
Zeig her.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Bibi. Optional. Search the cellar. Wo muss ich hin? Da muss ich hin.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Guten Tag. Ein Labor.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Aha. Sollte nicht noch irgendwie... sollte nicht... Hatte nicht... Regis gesagt, dass er hier noch was... Ah, das ist praktisch. Julius Bangavi's letter. Was? To whomever finds this Bernard. Okay, bla bla. Use my gift wisely and fare you well. Mhm. Ah, okay. Das war das. Ist hier noch was anderes? Huch. Erstmal die ganzen Steine umkippen. Sind da jetzt eigentlich meine ganzen Fässer, die ich gekriegt habe von Anna Henrietta? Oder habe ich die nicht gekriegt, nachdem sie jetzt tot ist? Wunderschön. Ich finde mich hier überhaupt nicht zurecht. Ist meine Köchin eigentlich noch da? Ich habe doch eine Köchin eingestellt. So, was kann ich jetzt tun hier? Hallo Triss.
Well?
Was well? So, Bibi.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. The equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Ich auch
Just
nicht.
saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place.
Was
Maybe
fehlt
we
denn
should
jetzt
keep
noch?
going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables.
Okay,
Or return
Garten.
Madame Bolis's garden to its
Wie viel Geld
former
habe ich denn
vergency.
eigentlich? Das kostet doch bestimmt wieder ein... Roach deserves a roomier stable. Ja, auf jeden Fall.
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Okay.
Good idea,
2000.
Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of
Kann ich
painstaking
Pflanzen
searching and harvesting.
The
ansiedeln?
idea is yours, sir. I
Säen.
am the humble executor
Das
of
war
your
das
will.
Wort.
I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh,
She-
a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
Ja, los geht's. Hier.
My Roach deserves the best.
Das ist ein bisschen süß.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days.
Das geht
Will you
alles
be
wirklich
needing
sehr
anything
schnell.
else, sir?
Jo.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks, Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Okay, das ist verdammt viel. Could use a better bed.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Okay, ja, 1000
Great. Order me a fine bed,
kriegen wir
please.
noch hin.
Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Ja, ich glaube, so viel Geld habe ich nicht mehr. Nee, das brauche ich nicht, das brauche ich nicht.
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial.
Ja, du hast gerade Company.
Self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Okay. Kein Geld mehr.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Kniebly would so quaintly put it, the rash oft contract rashes.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remember, I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Wunderschön, wunderschön. So, dann haben wir es hier erstmal. So. Jo, das waren interessante Entscheidungen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch Spaß gemacht, auch wenn ich das schlechteste Ende gekriegt habe, das man haben kann. Ja, wir schauen am Donnerstag uns mal an, was die anderen Entscheidungen so machen können. Morgen? Du wolltest doch so ein Ende. Ja, doch, ich bin mit dem Ende sehr zufrieden dafür, dass ich eigentlich in eine andere Richtung gedrängt wurde. Also jetzt vom Spiel. Morgen geht's weiter, denke ich mal, bei Viola. Mit der guten Alice. Oder am Mittwoch. Oh, ich bin so müde, ey. Am Mittwoch geht's weiter bei der Karin im Westen, dem Verbotenen. Ja, und am Donnerstag gucken wir mal, was die anderen Entscheidungen so treiben. Wenn ich die Spielstände wiederfinde, die richtigen. Und im Prinzip müsste ich auch noch ganz viel Gwent spielen. Ich habe meine ganzen Karten noch nicht gefunden. Jo. In dem Sinne, eine spannende Woche vor uns. Vielen Dank fürs... Es ist Valentinstag. Herz rausreißen oder was Niedliches machen. Valentinstag braucht doch keiner. Keiner braucht Valentinstag. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Vielen Dank fürs Mitmachen. Und einen schönen Abend. Gute Nacht. Ich drücke den Knopf. Bye.